right, Chris, we got some Noble Fates to play today.
Yeah, we got yeah, there's a new update.
Just a small, tiny update, just, letting you basically simulate the entire world of Nobiria, right?
Yeah, that's right. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing in Noble Fates. Oh, what's going on here?
I feel like these guys they're going to be in trouble in a moment with all those heroes. Just maybe.
Oh my goodness, look at this. Okay, so these guys are getting raided right now. They're trying.
Oh, they broke through.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, they broke through. I don't think they're gonna get all the way through.
I'll see.
I love how the doors bounce when they hit them.
I always like it being on the other side because you get that sense. Oh, okay.
Oh, they're through.
You lost your bat.
Look, now the archers will go to the other side. Oh, what's that guy shooting at? He shot the ballista.
Yeah, these are new, right?
Mm-hmm. Dang, look at this. It's like a whole video game happening right now.
All right. Well, should
Ooh.
we load into one of our saves?
Yeah, wait, should we talk about the update a little first?
Well, let's. I feel like we could be flying around in a save while we're
Yeah,
talking about it.
all right. Okay, good. Yeah, let's do it.
Which one do you think?
I think it should end in a toll.
Okay, let's start.
No,
with,
let's go. Let's do yours first, actually.
Okay. So the primitive people here, but yeah, kind of while we're loading. First of all, this art's super cool.
Love
this is
it.
neat.
Yeah, Kobold does the best stuff. And yeah, every one of them is fantastic and grows on the previous one. And, people might not realize, but the little orc scaling the wall there is the orc from the original art.
Look at this little tiny kingdom. This is like kind of a little starter kingdom. But yeah,
Oh, yeah, this is nice.
tell me about what is this update all about?
Yeah, so this is Noble Fates Conquest. So Noble Fates Conquest opens the doors to the broader world to you, the player. So, for forever now, the other kingdoms have been able to declare war on you. They've been able to make demands of you. They've been able to offer gifts to you, and ask you to do things. And we wanted to open all that up so that the player could participate. And then, you and I were talking, and Matt, you were like, you know what I really want? You were like, I want this map to have like borders and stuff. And I was like, no, we can't. It's not possible. We can't possibly do that. And then, we got together and worked one day and figured it out.
Should we look at this map?
Yeah, let's look. Oh,
So,
look at this.
Look at this. There's like kingdoms with territory.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's really, really cool. I love it. Like, it was so interesting because as soon as we implemented this, if I went back to the prior update where this map is not colored by the kingdom's territories, I was instantly very sad. And so it's almost like a stained glass effect, like the coloration that the territory applies. And yeah, we have like a soft grid going on here, squishy grid. And yeah, so basically the territory on this map represents your kingdom's might or strength relative to the other kingdoms around you on the island. And so it's virtualized. It's basically the amount of influence you have on the peasantry or the subjects of the island. And so as your strength grows, and that's that number in the upper right, your might is like a superset of your strength, which I'll explain a little bit in a second. But basically, as your strength of your kingdom grows, your territory, your holdings of your kingdom will naturally grow as well. Although if you're beside like an also really strong kingdom, you're going to be fighting. And so like you, Silvio here, you're right next to that Tails kingdom, and they look pretty strong. So
Curious
if
crops.
yeah, they're the strongest kingdom. So you set up shop inside the territory of the strongest kingdom, which may or may not be advisable. And of course, if you didn't want your life to be, trying to eke out in that little place in the world, you could choose one of those other home sites and resettle. We've had that for a while. Yeah, those guys.
Could
But
resell
yeah,
there.
yeah. And so, yeah, let's click on this ruler next to you, Tails.
Oh, okay. The powerful guy. Hello,
Yeah,
friend.
so first of all, you can see that the curious crops are the overlords of 4 other kingdoms. And so that's one of the new systems in Noble Fate's Conquest, is that we have overlords and vassals. So the overlord is the kingdom above the vassal kingdom. And basically, there's sort of um, a relationship there where it's implied that the overlord will help the vassals in exchange for gifts and might. And so Matt's very, very much itching to press these buttons. And so that, I guess that's a lot. Two things real quick. So the might in the upper right is the superset of the strength of the kingdom and the influence of the vassals below that kingdom. And the inverse is true for vassals. So the Curious Crops it has a higher might because they have 4 vassals that are lifting their strength up. And then the 4 vassals for the Curious Crops are also higher on the might list because they have an overlord. So, I've heard people ask, like, why would I be a vassal? And when kingdoms are deciding whether to fight you or not, or go to war or whatever, they're looking at your might. And so if you are, Matt, your kingdom, the Summer Monks, is small, kind of, weak. It's early in the game. So it can be advantageous to swear allegiance to someone like the Curious Crops. And they're going to ask you to do adventures that you have to do to keep them happy. But it will really boost your might and keep you safe for a while until you get into the mid game. And then you can break out of it or ask out of it or whatever. And so I guess one last thing, if you click on Tails before we get into all the things you can do, hover over the strength down bottom on the tooltip. So there's now additional detail here. And so you can hover over strength and it will show you their strengths. So this tooltip might look familiar. This is the tooltip similar to the tooltip that we showed when you would go on adventures. And now this allows you to kind of size your kingdom up relative to that kingdom. And you can see they are quite a bit stronger than you. And there's actually a new entry on there that's also worth calling out, which is their wealth. So we're now simulating the wealth and the items and everything of all the other kingdoms around you in the world. And so just as previously you would acquire a ton of wealth, by the end game, now those other kingdoms are acquiring wealth as well. And we have some fun new ways to use that wealth. And yeah, so there's a couple other things here too. There's their familiarity. So when they don't know you very well, and this is specifically how well they know you as it relates to their beliefs. So you can see it's an orc tribe that are cannibals that like to chop with axes. So their familiarity with you is going to be how well they know your ruler's feelings about those subjects. And we list all of them here and how they will feel about them, but the unknown in parentheses means that ruler doesn't know those things yet. Oh. So you could go and talk to him and share those things, maybe only share the ones that he will like, in order to kind of seed a good relationship. And then down below strength, we have this new thing called influence. And so influence is basically a currency that you have with every other ruler in the world. And it allows you earn it by doing things for them or by being stronger than them. So, they're intimidated by you. Or by them just liking you, believing similar things. But basically that earns you this currency with them called influence. And you can spend that influence in exchange for items, in exchange for support, in exchange for them becoming your vassals, in exchange for lots of things, in exchange for releasing you from being their vassal. There's lots of things you can do.
That's awesome. I feel like there's just something super cool too about just as you are playing and playing in your style however you want, or kind of living out the fantasy of your kingdom, like you are just naturally influencing these things since all this communication is kind of happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not something that you I find that it drives my decisions that I make when I'm interacting with other kingdoms, like which adventures I go on or not. A lot of times I'm like, do I care? Do I care about this kingdom? Do I care if I have influence with them? Which is really cool. Like it basically puts you in the role of kind of acting as your ruler, or acting as through your ruler. And that's exactly how like currying favor and building relationships with other kingdoms would work, which is like, do I want to do a favor for them so that they owe me something later? And that's really what we're getting at with this.
Well, should we, I don't know about declaring war on this guy, but we could go
Oof.
send an envoy perhaps.
Yeah, so that's the other new thing. So previously over here on the right, there was one button that said family tree. So now you have all these verbs you get to do. And so, of course, any mission that they've offered you, any adventure they've offered you will show up here. It looks like you have a petition from them to go and assassinate some murderers. And then we have all these new tools. So negotiate allows you to basically trade and influence in order to get influence from them, or turn influence that you have with them into things. And so you can influence their beliefs, get them to declare war on someone, have them send you items. So for example, click on send items. You have no influence with this kingdom, but if you did, you could click coins up top there and choose like steel axes or something. And so if you click on that coins button, you can type steel axes. Yep, sure. Click on that, and then 500. Perfect. One. So you can spend influence to get them to send you specific items, and that the cost in influence takes into account how much they care about that item. And of course, you can do the same in inverse. And if you hover over that little +4n or +18n, it will show you why. So basically there's a base amount of influence that that value turns into, and then there's diminishing returns. Like you can only send them so much. You can't send them coins after coins after coins after coins. So that's how they clamp down on the how much you can influence them in exchange for some stuff, and then it takes their valuation and how wealthy they are and how much influence you already have with them. So all these things feed into each other, and it creates this crazy interpersonal inter-kingdom relationship system.
Oh, well, we could adopt some of their principles perhaps to gain favor. That's a pretty strong one.
That's great. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Am I quite there yet?
I don't think so. You're gonna have to. Remove. Yeah, you're gonna have to go a lot. So, since you have no influence with them, you're gonna have to do enough to bump it up to poor to get them to agree
Gotcha.
to anything at this point. So it's probably.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, you're not worth his time. So he doesn't know our ruler. We're much smaller than him. Like, you're a little fly buzzing around. Oh, by the way, you live in the middle of his lands. So, her lands, excuse me. And so, they're not. No, she doesn't want any of it.
But what if I did this quest here?
Yeah, that's a good question. Click on that. Yeah, so now this is expanded and it shows the amount of influence you'll gain. So you're at like -200 influence with her. So if you go and do a series of these missions, you will gain influence with her, as well as getting her to like you, which also increases the influence, and it's sort of multiplicative.
And we get a lot of milieu as well, which is
lots of drinks.
A lot of drinks. Okay. Well.
Yeah. So the thing about this system, it's sort of like the next level of sort of the belief system that we had before. Like, what I find myself doing is taking a look at the kingdoms. So like, once I start with my group and figure out what their beliefs are or whatever, I then look at the map and see which kingdoms are similar to me, and I start to form alliances with those kingdoms, start to, maybe become someone's vassal early on, start to earn influence with them. If you have influence with your overlord, it's very easy to get out of your vassal your vassalhood at a point later when you're strong enough. And so, yeah, it sort of steers you. Are you on the good side or the bad side of whatever your island is doing, basically?
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
kingdom is just offering us a gift.
Oh, interesting.
They have a gift for us.
Yeah, perfect.
I guess I'll take this gift. They have a nice axe for me. Sure. Heyo. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, Pill.
Oh, it's so nice.
Please accept this token of gratitude. Yes, I will. Yes, please.
Yeah, and so you should see a lot more gifts and gifts happening now from NPC kingdoms, and that's actually if you hop back out to the map, you can click on other kingdoms. So one of the other things you can do, so you already called out that you can send envoys and declare war, which we'll show a little bit, but there's a couple other things on there on that list of verbs you can perform if you click on a ruler as well. So declaring war and sending envoys, those dispatch parties. So those don't require a messenger perch or a messenger. However, negotiating, swearing allegiance, offering gifts, demanding tributes, requesting support, these things all require messenger perch. So it's sort of gated until you kind of, till you're strong enough that you can pull a seat up to the big kingdom table.
Yep.
And start to have those conversations. But yeah, what would you like to do, Matt?
Oh, well, I kind of want to visit Tails. I just feel like
let's
like
go
the
check it out.
capital of our world, basically. So maybe just an envoy. Oh gosh, that's a lot. It's just big. I want to check it out. Okay, send an envoy. So from my understanding, or I'll pretend that I don't know, you can't just travel for free though. There's a cost to travel.
Yeah, that's right. So we have it's the system that you'll probably notice, especially with this update, that all of our systems are starting to feed into each other and integrate. And so here, the travel meals system from the Adventures update carries through to this, and it actually works perfectly as like a currency for you to use and take care of your people when you go on these adventures. But there are a few other new things on this screen. Matt's hovering around one right now. Pack capacity. So when you're traveling to and from other places now, you are limited in how many items you can bring with you, both there and back. We felt like, it was a little too easy to go to an adventure map and just ransack the place, just strip mine it down to the the base bottom floor of the underground, bring it all home, and it's that's all right to a degree, but you want there to be a little bit of balance in there. And it's the same when you go and fight. If you go and fight a kingdom and they have all this crazy stuff, we're like, okay, is it really, if for example you were somehow able to go and attack Martial Tales and take them out, and they have 50,000 coins there. If you're a brand new kingdom and you have like 4 weak people, you probably can't carry 50,000 coins back. You can bring like your share of the loot back, but you're not going to bring it all back. So yeah, there's pack capacity, and there's another new button on here.
Oh boy, this is an important button.
Yeah. So hire mercenaries. So mercenaries. It turns out that a couple of more industrious mortals have figured out that rather than, swearing, bending their knee and swearing themselves to any ruler, they're going to just operate as independent operatives, and they're going to form these mercenary companies, and they're going to run around and profit from everybody fighting wars with each other. And so basically, here's your way into that pipeline. You can, this comes via your messenger perch. So as long as you've got a messenger perch and coins with you wherever you are, you can dispatch a request and hire any of the mercenaries you see on this list. And there's actually something really cool about this as well, which is, to a degree, they are disposable forces. So, we want you to be able to, we want you to have some skin in the game, which you do a little bit via the cost. And you've got to bring at least one of your people, and probably your ruler, if you're going to raid someone else. But we wanted you to kind of stand to lose some wealth, maybe, if you treat these guys like disposable infantrymen. And so there's two components to the cost. There's a deposit and a salary. And so basically, when you're hiring Rye here, you're paying 2,500 coins for their services. 1,300 of that goes to Rye. That's cool. It goes to the company, and Rye gets a split of that. 1,200 of it goes to the company as a deposit. And so the company's basically like, look, you're taking our best fighter, you're throwing them into the meat grinder. Unless we get them back, it's going to cost you twice as much.
This is life insurance, basically.
Yeah. And so, this covers all of the things that could happen to Rye. So like she could come and, she could decide she likes you and offer to join you. If she joins up, she's not going back to the mercenary company. They've invested all this time and effort into training her, and so they're going to keep their deposit. She could, get captured during the fight, same thing. She could pass away during the fight, same thing. And so it's your responsibility for hiring them, to send them back home well fed and happy if you want your deposit back.
That's awesome. Well, it's funny. I was just thinking about if you want to, you have very low confidence in some of these really cheap mercenaries. You can just use them as pack mules, I guess, too. If you really think you're going to be able to go and get some extra good stuff on a raid.
Yeah, exactly. And there's actually one more thing worth noting in there is if you click hire on here, click a couple of hires.
Yeah.
So this doesn't commit you here until you embark on the other screen. So if you choose some people here, it's going to show you out here. It added their coin costs down bottom, and then it also added a couple of travel meals to cover their traveling. But if you uncheck them out here, it'll drop that coin cost, drop your travel meal cost. And so, on missions on adventures and missions where it's going to show the difficulty, you can kind of use that to dial in the exact party you need to take with you.
That's cool. Shall we embark?
Yeah, let's do it. Sorry, there's so much stuff in this update.
I'm gonna bring my serf with me too, who was the ruler of another kingdom that I captured. So
nice.
They're like a trophy I bring around with me now.
Yeah, that's not. I like to keep the crowns. Matt likes to keep the people.
Well, there are benefits to each, and also, Chris, from my understanding, on this screen, this is where, let's say we're sending our envoy. Maybe we should bring some stuff because we could trade it with them, and if we could find out stuff they like and bring it with us, they might want to buy it.
Yeah, so we could have scouted a little bit, paid a little of attention out there to what they're interested in, and chosen to bring that stuff here. But we can let's just bring some, a hodgepodge of stuff, okay. And then of course this is where the weight comes into play. So basically, any stack, any individual thing that you see people carry weighs 1. So a stack of 100 coins weighs 1. A stack of 1 sword weighs 1. There are a few exceptions, like boxes of bookshelves. Those tend to be pretty heavy. And then corpses have the weight of everything they're carrying, so a lot of times you'll want to loot them before you head home. But yeah, if you bring a hodgepodge of stuff, this sort of looks, there's a real theme here of the player now getting to do sort of what the other kingdoms were doing. And so now you're choosing what you want to bring with as an envoy to their kingdom for trade, just like that they do when they send an envoy to your kingdom. Maybe make sure you bring some coins as well.
Oh yes, some coins. Let's see.
They're probably down close to the bottom.
Coin.
Up a little. Just look for the high total number.
Oh yeah, right.
What is this? Oh, it's sorted by value, so it'll be in the ones, yeah.
Here, we'll bring like 1,000 with us. That should be pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1,000 coins weigh 10.
Shall we?
Yeah, so you're good.
All right.
Yeah, and so it's decently forgiving. Basically, they can carry twice as much stuff in their pack that they can when they're walking around hauling stuff on the map, which we think feels pretty good.
Yeah.
Man, I love this screen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to show this thing off and probably this stuff off at some point.
Yeah. The screen's a little different every time you load, by the way. I love it.
All right, we're doing a little save.
Little snowies here.
Oh,
Ooh.
all right. Let's take a look at this world here.
All right,
Very
so we got
mountainous.
some mountains.
Oh, I think
It's
I
winter
see.
time. Oh,
boy.
buddy. Oh, look at this place.
My goodness.
Oh, this looks familiar. This might be the kingdom from the opening menu. And so this is actually one of the other new features of this update is the fortress system. And so, we for adventures previously we were procedurally generating little camps, and we toyed a little bit with maybe doing that for the kingdoms, but we were like, it has to feel like you're visiting a kingdom that's like on the same level or beyond, what you're building. And so what we did is we created a system where you can seed, where we can seed the map for a kingdom based on a snapshot of a player save. And those are called fortresses.
And if I recall, before, this is the same thing that the AI would say to us when they would come to visit us. So we've really just sat on the other side of the table now.
It's exactly right. It reuses all the same conversations when you're raiding, when you're visiting, all of it. It's all tied in together. Which again, I feel like it's really bringing it all up and tying it all together.
Welcome, your topness.
Oh, great! So they're gonna let us. Yeah, this is perfect. It's exactly what they say to you. This is the lingo. All right, so they granted us a key. So if they didn't like us, they would not grant us a key, and we would not be allowed in their front gates. And you can see there's little locks on those gates, so we would not be allowed to enter their territory if we did not have a key. So
I'm just
glad
curious
we did.
where this frozen meat is being taken right now.
Oh, they gotta store it out here, I guess.
Oh.
So yeah, so since they granted you access, you get to see inside of all their houses and all their buildings and everything now. And there's sometimes these kingdoms, just like players, go through growing pains, and so they run out of storage, and so they pop up some temporary storage outside of the kingdom, outside of the castle walls, and just stockpile as much stuff as they can in them. So I would imagine their fridge is full. I think their fridge is under the mountain. So if you go down,
yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah, the little baby fridges.
Wow.
Their little baby
Gosh,
fridges are
they
full, and so they've got some overflow storage out there.
They're doing pretty good as a kingdom. I'll say that.
Yeah, look at all this food.
Wow.
Wait, so go look at their beliefs real quick on the map. Do you remember what they believed?
No. Let's see though. They are orcs, cannibals, and chop with the axe.
Okay,
Sorry.
So right away you'll notice that most of their kingdom, all their kingdom, are orcs. So they're really living their beliefs. That's something we try to carry through. And then cannibals. What kind of meat is that in that kingdom, in that fridge that you're looking at?
Let's take a look-see. Okay. Here we go.
If you click again, it'll cycle through
Oh yeah, right.
things under the cursor.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
well.
I'm really glad we visited this kingdom with this. Definitely not raw human meat in these freezers.
Yeah, they're they're not shy about their beliefs.
Cooked
Oh,
human.
cooked. Okay, good. Well, they're civilized at least, so that's good. Civilized orcs. But yeah, so this kingdom, some people who, some players who are astute observers may notice that castle up on the hill was actually one that I built for a kingdom crier a couple of kingdom criers ago. Turn on if you would, turn on the roofs, Matt. It's pretty cool looking. The roof.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. And so this is the castle I built for a kingdom crier. And then once we had the fortress system, I just stood up everything else around it. And this was all actually built by our people. So this uses, from a couple of updates ago, the fantastical architecture So yeah, if they can reach something connected, they can build it, and so they can build these crazy things. But yeah, that's the ruler's house. That's the ruler's chateau.
Chateau Sean Tales.
Yeah, that's right.
Whatever. I don't know what I
place.
just said, but this is so cool though. I love that. Like, I'd love to have a battle on this bridge. That's all. But
It's pretty good.
oh look,
I think back when we were testing, didn't we have one on this bridge? Like,
did.
wasn't there? Didn't your battle peter out on this bridge?
I believe I lost my entire kingdom, and they all died on this bridge.
Yeah.
So I guess it happened. It did happen. Although
It did.
I'm trying to remember. I think Torhild here, perhaps at some point was trying to remember what kingdom I took them from. But anyways, in one of my ventures, I died here. But look who I found. Who it is? It's Tails.
Oh, it's the ruler.
It's the ruler herself, and she's got a little little thing.
Yeah, I think it's for that petition she's still waiting for your response for.
Well, maybe we should go talk to her real quick.
Yeah, let's go give her a little chat.
Marshall Tales. All right, here we go. Oop. We're gonna go in and I'm gonna say hi.
Yeah, so this is really cool. Again, tying the systems together. You can come in here, choose exactly what you say to that ruler, sort of massage the relationship. You don't have to. This is optional, of course, but you can basically, she's willing to talk about that if you'd like to talk about that while you're here. What's so cool about the way our systems work? You're here in person. This is the same conversation that would have happened through the birds, but she's actually speaking to you because you're here on her map.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I want to gain her favor.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, and you're speaking to her in person. So if you were still at your base, that would have all been writing happening because it would have been correspondence through the messengers.
Yeah, through the messenger birds. All right.
So let me show you the hottest trick. Are you ready?
Yep.
Go back.
Okay.
Press back. Advanced topics.
Yeah.
Share information about me. Click that thumbs up there.
Oh.
Now that's the stuff that she will like.
Okay.
That you can talk about. So if you don't want to spend a bunch of time waiting for her to, if you've got an agenda and you don't want to wait for her to pick something that you want to share, just get straight to it in here, and you can share information. And it's interesting, talking about you rejecting that request for alliance could be a double-edged sword, because that's starting to spread it around to the world. That kingdom might not like that you're talking about it.
I also like that while Tails does eat humans, she also likes
humans.
Look
at this! Oof. She was talking bad about their ruler.
Oh. Let's see. I kind of like raw human too.
So it's good that you like raw human, Matt, because if you look over at the right here, okay, that's if you look over at the right, your food meter is at less than 1 minute.
Oh.
So while travel meals cover your food needs while you're journeying, they don't cover your food needs while you're here on the map. And so, similar to how it works, at your place, maybe we should buy some food from these people.
Yeah.
So if you click the mortals list in the upper left, you'll actually see a list of everyone in their kingdom that you found. You can shop around for the best price if you want. It'll obviously be influenced by their opinions of you. But yeah, you can trade with anybody here.
Let's see. Well, let's Coughs. Hey, Coughs. Hey, friend. Well, he's got a lot of stuff.
That's all the kingdom stuff.
I mean, maybe, when in Rome, right? Maybe a little raw human just to go with the setting. Although the question is, do they have any? I'm just looking at the some of the different meals here. Rot gut salad. That sounds
delicious.
Pretty good.
Oh, it's cooked beef. Okay, well that one's. Oh yeah, see, so that one's a discount because it doesn't have mortal meat in it.
Oh, so they don't like it, right? They're like, eh.
Yeah, exactly. They're just, they've picked it up from some imps or whatever, and so they want that stuff to go. This
There's
stuff's
some.
sold for cheap, and you can actually find deals like this if you click that filter button up by the offers up top.
Yep.
You can choose like average or better or good or better, and it'll filter the list down or great. No greats, but it'll filter the list down to things that you're going to get good deals on. And you can do the same on your side. So you could filter the list down to things they're going to give you good deals on. And then what's cool is you can click between the people in the upper left, and it will show you those lists will dynamically update. And so you can pick who you're dealing with to get the best deal. You can even shop around for the same items. So like if you want that T4 building set, you could add it to your cart here and then click around until you get the best deal. Basically find the best person to get it
Look
from.
at that.
Like
Way
it's 5
cheaper.
coins cheaper there. Yeah, it's my favorite thing. And so yeah, this is great for like an envoy with another kingdom because you can come in here and find the person that wants your stuff.
And the deal I'm getting is based on my relationship with that individual noble, right?
And the ruler. So if you hover over the offer, it will show you, just like most things in Noble Fates, up top next to the book price. If you hover over the price of the book, the
Price?
7305.
Oh,
The
gotcha,
offer.
right there. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, so just like most things, we're trying to really show exactly kind of the numbers that are feeding into this. So the base value is 138. They don't like building, and so they're going to give it to you at a discount. They mark it up naturally, so they try to make a profit. But this person likes you, and then Marshall Tales likes you, and so you're getting additional discounts. And so the culmination of that is that you would get a good deal on this item. And so you can actually like buy this at one kingdom, even if you've got one at home, go to another kingdom and sell for a profit. And like if they're a kingdom that likes building, stockpile your building books and go and sell them to them.
Right, because we could kind of go on a tour, right, where we're just popping from kingdom to kingdom with wares, buying, selling, etc.
Exactly. Yeah. And so there's another thing that's really interesting about this. So down bottom, you can see they have 25,000 coins. So if you, once you make a deal here, whatever deal you want to do, I want to show you something back out.
All right, complete it.
So isn't it crazy that this is basically the rating update? And like, look at all this stuff that we're not even to the rating
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't even gotten a rate yet. Yeah.
Okay, so hop out of here real quick. I'll show you one thing. Go to the map and then hover over her name. So she has 47,000 wealth. So 25,000 of that is in coins, in the coins that you're trading with her, and then the rest is in the items in the kingdom.
Gotcha.
And so keep that in mind when you're visiting these people. It's actually going to influence their wealth. If you come and make big dents via trade, that's one way to weaken the strength of your neighboring kingdoms, because like we showed you before, that strength down bottom, the wealth feeds directly into it. And so that 47k equates to like 470 points ish of kingdom might. And so if you were coming here and trading with them, you can really weaken them that way and turn them into somebody you could take on.
That's cool. One thing that's interesting to call out here too is that Tails, the individual ruler, likes us, right? But our influence is still low because we just don't have we just are a tiny little kingdom. So it's good that she likes us and that's helping us in some ways, but our kingdom to kingdom influence is still pretty low.
Yeah, and that's why we stood up the influence system. So if you click on her and go down and hover over the influence after you click on her, so the opinion feeds into there. It's giving you a good chunk. She's not very familiar with you. So if you shared your opinions about cannibalism, that will boost that. You rejected an allegiance request at some point. So,
Oopsies.
Listen, when someone asks you to bend the knee, they're going to remember, especially if they're significantly stronger than you, they're going to remember. And then, of course, they are significantly stronger. So, yeah, it's another layer on top of the opinion. Because, if we were just going on opinion, it's pretty easy to game that system by just like, yeah, cool. Okay, be my vassal. Like, it's, there's a lot more that goes into somebody, wanting to bend the knee and swearing allegiance to you. Like, if they're way bigger than you, it doesn't matter how much they like you.
Totally makes sense. I feel like there's a nice balance here where you try and get on someone's good side, but yeah, you can't You got to do the strategic things too.
Yeah, and what's cool, like, so the update is called Noble Fate's Conquest, and so you can conquer the entire island and make vassals of all the other kingdoms without ever declaring war on anyone. By virtue of being diplomatic, by virtue of completing adventures for them, and turning the influence gains you get from that into influence on their beliefs, changing their beliefs, trading, and all those things. You could bring all these kingdoms into alignment. Or if you want to make an island full of cannibal evil kingdoms, you can wipe out all the good ones. You can wipe out the non-cannibals. And guess what? All the backfilling will be new kingdoms. Just keep knocking out. It's like weeding your yard. Just keep knocking out the ones that don't fit. Pretty soon the whole island will be cannibal, cannibal evil people.
What, Chris, what are these little plus and minus numbers here on the side, the green and red?
Yeah, so that's showing how much the might has changed in the last day. And so when kingdoms are at war with each other, so previously, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when a kingdom was at war with you, they sort of had an infinite supply of resources. Like in prior updates, when they were at war with you, they would send 20 guys, they would send 30 guys, they would send 40 guys, they would send 50 guys, just infinitely. Didn't change anything on their end. And they could just keep doing it until you fought them off or ultimately, fought off a conquest attempt. That's really, we wanted to ground that functionality in real commodities in the world and in real behaviors. And that's where mercenaries come from. Mercenaries are used to augment NPC kingdom forces as well as your own. So if they're going to send 20 people to raid you, they have to send some of their nobles and they got to hire some people, and it's going to cost them wealth, which is going to bump them down the standings. And so it all feeds into each other. And so now there's a real cost, long-term cost to war. And there's a benefit as well. If you came and conquered Tails' kingdom, that 25,000 coins, it's yours.
Yeah.
That all those items, all that raw human that you can eat is here. It's yours for the taking, as much as you can carry home. And so what's super cool, you kind of alluded to this a little bit earlier, but my trick is to, if there's a kingdom I'm going to take out, you go and take them out. They're probably going to turn a bunch of those coins into mercenaries to help defend, because they're hooked into the same spy network you are, so they get a heads up that you're coming to raid them. So they're going to have some mercenaries there to defend. However, when you're done, even if you can't carry it all home, just hire mercenaries. Hire mercenaries to help you haul it all back home. And then you can take as much as you can back home. Then send those mercenaries home and you get half of whatever you spent on the mercenaries back.
Yep. That's cool. Well, what should we do next?
Maybe we should fight in this video about fighting other kingdoms.
I will say,
who do you want to fight?
The Milky Axes here, we're so close. It's them up here, but I can taste their blood.
How much wealth do they have?
Good question. They have 9K.
Okay, cool. So
9K as well.
Yeah, perfect. And they're weaker than us. Yeah, so let's wrap up our visit and head home. So what's cool is this map will stay here for this kingdom now. So this is what this kingdom looks like in your world. And so when you come back here, those buildings will still be there. Their inventory, their items will have changed. Of course, their nobles will have changed. Who's sleeping where, whatever, will change. As long as this kingdom still exists, though, you'll come back here and they'll be living in this place. Someday, I would like to set it up so that when they get big enough, they could grow out of their kingdom and resettle just like you can. But for now, you'll come back and visit them in this place, and they'll just keep beefing it up.
That's cool. Cool. Well, we did our trading, we did our little talk, we accepted the mission. Also, it's funny. I don't know if these are ours, but I think there's another wandering group visiting at the same time we are. Could that be the case? Let's see.
100%. Yeah. If you scroll down in there, you'll see other traders here. Only if you see them walking around. It looks like maybe not. But yeah, if you run into other kingdoms here, I have been on one of these maps when a kingdom came in to I don't know if they were there to negotiate for peace or what, but then they started fighting while I was there. I was like, what is happening? It's crazy. And
That's
then,
awesome.
I got to loot the leftovers.
That's
But yeah,
amazing.
let's go home.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Return. Okay. Yeah, we're bringing some
Yeah,
extra stuff
we're
with us. Yeah,
plenty
we're
good.
good. And the travel
I feel
meals
like
cover your return journey as well, right?
that's right. One travel meal covers traveling there and traveling back.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh, well, we had some little wonders ourselves. And I just love, by the way, that you actually like come in from the edge of the world. There's something almost like ceremonious about your people all arriving back, because
Yeah, I love it.
they're all
Yeah, they'll
carrying
go
this
and they'll
stuff right now.
yeah, and they'll go offload everything when they get back in. I love it so much. Yep.
It's so cool.
The yeah, and it's so funny because the map is big enough that you can't watch all of it all the time. And a lot of times people sometimes misunderstand, and they think that, people, raiders, other people pop in somewhere in the middle of the map and just appear. And that's not the case. They actually walk in. We don't show their names. We don't show them in the visitor list until somebody observes them. But prior to that, they're just doing what you're doing right now. They're just walking in from the edge of the map.
Hey, Jax, I think them. Oh, is that armor new? I'm not sure, but it's pretty nice.
It's had some tweaks to it for the cloaks, which are new since our last video.
That's right. Oh, right. Let's see, Jax, what are you about to do here? Oh,
We got to offload. There's a hilarious bug that happened when we were testing. Oh yeah, let's put it in the fridge.
that's nice.
Good, perfect.
They need to put everything
Just
in
put
my
the
fridge.
put the deer in
Yeah,
there.
just hanging out. Look.
There was a fun bug that happened when Matt and I were testing this early on, where for some reason the other kingdoms were turning all of their coins into 4-petal flowers. And so we were standing in another kingdom, and someone walked into one of their storage rooms and just started hucking 4-petal flowers. They hucked like 40,000 4-petal flowers out into the map. Just 4-petal flowers.
It's hilarious. That was like the sound effects and stuff going on while it happened.
Yeah, it was amazing. We were like, we had no idea what was happening. It was great.
Oh, Laura's pregnant. Look at that. My goodness.
All right, should we go fight this?
Yes, we should. I'm just making sure everyone was nice and warm there, but we should. Okay. So, yeah, let's go wipe these guys out. All right, Van. Oh, and they dislike us. Perfect. You know what?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so I really like to make them dislike me first, so I like to demand tribute. And if you hover over it, it's going to tell you expected outcome. They're not going to accept it. Your advisors are telling you they're not going to accept it, but it's still a tool that you can use to influence their opinion of you. So, for example, if you want to take on someone that's bigger than you can kind of get them riled up, and they will come and declare on you, and they will come and spend their resources attacking you, because now it costs them to do that, and you're at a great advantage when you're defending. And so you can get them to come and raid, survive 2-3 raids. It's really going to eat into their wealth, and then you can counterattack and finish them off.
The only thing is, if we demand tribute, it's going to piss off Marshal Tails, who I kind of don't want to piss off, So.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. So anybody that you have a diplomatic relationship with is going to, we're going to show their opinions here. And so yeah, maybe don't do it. Yeah, good catch.
Although,
that's probably because he's good, actually.
Piss off Marshal Tails, anyways.
Oh well, there you go. That's okay. Listen. So they have 9,000 wealth, which should equate to 9,000 coins. However, they're probably going to spend some of it on defenses. So there's kind of a chicken and egg thing here, which is right now we're like, if you hover on the strength down bottom, it will show you how we stack up relative to them. So they're stronger melee. We're stronger melee. They're almost as strong ranged. They're even in wealth. So, you probably want to hire some people to go with you on this fight.
And quick question, since they are one of the vassals of the Curious Crops, who's Tails, what is the chance that Tails is going to declare war on us after we do this?
They're not going to be happy about you doing this. Does it not show their opinion?
No, it does. It does. I was just,
yes, she is not going to like it one bit.
Okay.
She probably won't waste her time declaring on you yet, but you will ruin your relationship with her.
Gotcha.
However, actually, do we have any influence with her? We have some influence with Vaughn, so you could negotiate and see if Vaughn will break their allegiance first, which will make Martial Tales hate them.
Break allegiance.
Oh gosh.
It's
so expensive. It's so expensive. Okay, well, it's really expensive because they don't like us and we don't have any influence with them. So, maybe not. Never mind.
I think we should
just go for it. Listen.
Let's bring everybody. Even Torhild. But also, I like the bring
so you got a medium probability of success, but let's hire some people. So keep in mind if the person... So it's very enticing to hire the cheapest people, but they're also the weakest. So keep in mind you're probably not getting your deposit back. So sometimes it's worth reaching into the top shelf.
All right,
I think, Matt, there's a new weapon over there on some of these people that you might want to talk about. What is that?
Here. Well, I think it was always really difficult to open the doors in Noble Fates. Sometimes you just gotta get in there. And since this update is all about raiding, we thought we'd add some siege weapons. So you have battering rams now that you can use to break down doors, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. And it turns out the effectiveness of smacking doors with swords was maybe overinflated previously. And so we've kind of brought that back down a little bit. And so now, grappling hook is a specialized secondary. Battering ram is a specialized secondary. Your bulk of your forces will probably be shields and bows or crossbows, but it really pays to bring with you a grapple hook person, a battering ram person, because it keeps your options open.
I actually don't have enough. I have to bring one last person here.
So you could, okay. Yeah, sure.
I don't need to bring, I'm going to leave Torhild at home. That's all right.
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, oh boy.
Medium probability of success. Let's see what happens.
And we don't need anything. We're good.
So I usually bring some dry bars just so I have some food to eat while I'm there, like one per person. In case the siege takes a while, if you're going to siege, for example.
That is a good point. All right, let's bring some dry bars with us.
Right there above the arrows.
There we are. Oh yeah, gosh, look at this. I got 115. I'm productive.
Yeah, bring those dry bars.
We'll bring 25 with us just to be real.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see what their kingdom looks like.
Have you been to this kingdom?
No, I haven't.
I wonder what fortress they're gonna get.
And
so they're early. So the size of the fortress, the type of fortress they get, should generally match up to their size and strength.
And look at this. This is our first time seeing mercenaries with their green names there. Yeah,
so they're friendlies. So we wanted them to have a friendly name, and then their bar that's underneath them is actually a timer that's showing how long you have them left for. And so you've got 1 year of their services left. You can extend their contract if you want, or you can cut them loose early if you want.
Well, look at this.
This is a pretty cool little tower. This is the orc tower that I built. This is like a good mid-game base. They're just starting to get built up a little bit, kind of their equivalent of your base.
Yep.
And so we have some options here. You can figure out. Did you get a battering ram?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
Let's see. I'll enlist my people.
So
we've made our camp.
Similar to them, you've popped in here at the corner of the map. Oh, look at that cute little battering ram. By the way, this is the perfect time to talk about one new visual thing that we did, which is there's edge highlights now. We really wanted to, bring the game just a little bit closer to Kobold Art's concept art, and we also wanted to, we felt like we weren't getting as much contrast in the darkened areas, like in the rain and in the shadows, as we would like, and so we added kind of this soft edge highlighting to everything. And it turns out, that's basically what you get by default in Blender when you're building everything, and it makes it look really good. And so we sort of basically mimicked that effect, and now everything's looking real nice.
It is pretty
like, look at the
cool.
little chest on his back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
right
love how
there.
detailed. The little wooden chest back there, yeah, that you're pointing at. I love it.
That's so neat that
Like,
that's
look at the buckles on it.
shader.
It's so neat. I love it so
And,
much.
and these cloaks.
But if you, oh yeah, the cloaks are new too. Yeah, that's the Marshall cloak.
But you're saying,
David,
sorry.
our 3D artist, built the cloaks, and it was time to move on from the old robe that I built and then Matt retrofitted. It found a new home as the robe for the mage, but yeah, it's nice. It's nice to live in this brave new world. Yeah, let's go fight these people.
All right. Okay, everyone. I hear they seem like they're ready. They're rested
Yeah.
after their journey. All right. All right, everybody. It's time to party. Let's see here. Okay, so this is quite the weather. I almost couldn't find it. I'm glad it has the lighting here. Let's see. Where should we? I'm just looking around here to see what. Got some doors
Yes.
here. Okay.
So doors are typically, it can help, by the way, when you're looking at these big bases like this, to go into slice mode,
Yeah, that's a good
to
call.
layered mode, and then come up. Yeah, so you can kind of look at, and so we obscure obviously the inside because we don't know what's going on in there. We don't know who's in there. Yeah, maybe just pick a spot nearby to start, and then so one trick is if you click on the front doors, you can see how much health they have.
30, 33. Okay.
33.
Right
So
door.
another trick is you can click on the walls, and you don't want to click on all the walls, but if you poke around a little bit, you might get lucky and find an easier spot to breach.
Oh, actually,
There's
this right
one.
here. That's
Yeah,
even.
that wall.
I mean,
That wall's interesting.
okay.
Yeah, so you could come in the front door, or you could come in over there, and they might not even know. In fact, on the backside, do any of the ones on the backside,
yeah.
are they weak?
Let's
Because
see.
that will be like those ones to the right will go directly into the meat of their base. You'll bypass a lot of their archers if you go in that way. But yeah, so we kind of like this, right? Because this sets it up to where it's a little bit of like a puzzle. Like you can figure out how you want to come in, where you want to put your people.
I
how
do
you want
have
to go about it.
a grappling hook person, so maybe what I'll do is a double. One person will breach down here, and another person will set the grappling hook.
That's perfect. Yeah, sounds great.
All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna speed up time a little bit. Get our people over here.
Here you are walking in from the edge of the map.
Let them assemble before we. Oh,
By the way, real quick, it looks like you have range disabled for somebody down bottom. You
Oh.
can tell because it has the little tilde over the R icon down bottom
Gotcha.
in your in list stuff. If you press R again, or if you click on that, it'll turn it on.
Sweet.
Yeah, you want to make
Thank
sure
you.
that's on for everybody. Yep.
and look,
And then there's
some visitors
there's-
are coming at the same time.
Yeah, they're here to watch the show.
Oh, there's a little hut there. Okay, let's. I guess I'm gonna move in here.
Good luck, Matt.
Well, given how some of my past raids have gone, I need the luck quite badly.
So the more you micro your people, the more successful you'll be. Like in terms of controlling aggro. Well, you don't like elves.
Hey, because you are an elf. Oh, that's so nice. We're gonna do our best to make it swift for them.
That's good. Which is, something they say to us. It's so nice to be able to use their lines against them. And
All right, is this person about to start shooting us? I think so. Okay.
probably.
All right, let's get our door breacher guy on the wall there. Okay, you're gonna start breaching that, and then I have the hook person here as well.
Yeah, so just right click anywhere you want to deploy that.
Will it go up that high?
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll go as high to the top of the earth.
Okay.
Deploy grappling hook. Yes.
All right, here it's gonna happen.
Oh,
Ooh.
Jax got hit.
Okay.
Do you have any shields?
I think I saw at least one.
Oh, Matt, we need shields.
Oh god. Okay, there we go. Here's the hook going up, going up, going up,
Yeah.
going up.
So now, once that lands, you can choose your people. You might pause.
Yeah.
choose some people to go up there. So there's a limited amount of people that can be on the hook at a time. So don't send everybody at once.
All right, these guys, they're gonna go up here. I'll take out.
So they're going
Sora
to queue
here.
up, and they're going to go up there.
Dude, also, is the
You can also
ruler-
grab, by the way, there's a new button, 2 new buttons next to select all up top.
Oh,
One for
yeah.
your melee people and one for your ranged people. So like if you want to have your archers step back and pelt those guys, you can do that pretty easily.
That's a good call.
And then, yeah, exactly. Just focus fire on those guys.
And then I'm just looking to see if their ruler is.
Yeah, good.
Here.
Yeah.
I've had some interesting situations where I've really tried to like not fight the main battle and hunt their ruler down specifically. But I think the ruler is nested inside.
You can definitely assassinate them. You'll have to fight. You know, they'll alert everybody to your presence. But oh, you have 2 hooks.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, here he goes.
There we go.
Oh, yes. This is good. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
So-
Chopper was just a merc, so that's
Yeah.
why we have mercs.
Yeah, we're not getting our deposit back, I guess.
Oh, by the way, you can click on Chopper real quick, and then go to the character sheet and go to Prestige, and you can see just how much deposit if you hover over that line. 200 coins.
Okay.
Well, it's better than one of your people dying, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Gizly's going for
Oh,
it.
Gizly's.
Oh,
Okay.
they're taking their own path up there.
All right, I'm gonna
I mean,
Gizly.
this is a questionable decision that Gizly has made. That's
Uh,
why Micro is your friend.
okay, let's see. I need to get through this wall. I think that's the right thing to do. I think this. I lost the breacher guy that was doing it, so we'll switch over to Prum here. Prum's got the. Okay. Sweet.
Oh, there you go. Get in there.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't hit you if you go in.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, does the base floor of the main build? Okay, so there's a trick. Do you want to know the trick to this base?
let's hear the trick.
Oh wait, no, you can't do it. Okay, so you have to find a way inside the building to stop these archers from shooting you. You could run to the other side of the building and then breach. They're gonna have to reposition.
Oh, they're coming down. Here they come. All
Well,
right.
I mean that's better. You want to fight them melee because these are a lot of them are elves. They're not good at melee.
All right, get around the corner. There we go. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna start breaching in with my breacher guy, and these guys will hold. Okay. Let's see. Where'd he go? Oh, is this who's my shield guy? Shield guy is you.
Yeah, Ryuk.
Hey, Jax.
Yeah, who's the breacher? It looks like Janet is the breacher. No, Janet is arrows. Oh, it's Crumb. No, Crumb Crumb I think has it.
From.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at that giant
Oh yeah.
giant
I see
breacher
it.
thing on
Right,
the back.
Crumb.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Jax.
Okay, yeah, good. And then who had the shield?
Jax has the shield
Ryuk?
right here.
Ryuk has one too.
All right, Ryuk, you're up here. Ryuk is the
So
narrator
shields-
of our trailer, by the way.
Oh yeah, it is. Look at him. Oh no, Ryuk has a bow. I don't know what I was thinking. Slumps.
Look at that. We can go in now. This is great.
Get in there. Yes. So you want to make sure you keep your ruler alive, by the way. I don't know where your ruler's at. Yeah.
Silvio's.
You're okay. You're okay if they go, but it gets harder.
Yeah, we'll try not to lose. So really,
Slumps is in trouble.
Oh, I got it. This guy's.
By the way, let me. So in that situation,
Yes.
So click on Laura real quick.
Okay.
There's also a brand new stop button down bottom. So when they're retreating like that, and you want them to just turn back and stop in place and fight, just press stop, and that'll stop them from whatever they're doing, and they'll fall back into their fighting mode. Who is their ruler? Oh,
I
we're
don't
in
know
trouble.
yet. I don't think I've found their ruler.
We're in big trouble.
I should have hired more mercenaries. That's all I know.
Wait, you can hire them now.
Oh, yep.
They may not make it in time. Oh, you didn't bring any coins. Never mind.
Oh crap. Oh crap.
Okay. You're okay. just outlast them.
Okay.
Yeah, like 2-on-1 is good. So I would melee those guys.
I think
in
I'm gonna let
there.
them come into this room here.
Good, good.
And Janet.
You can strong point doors using hold with shield guys.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay. I think we're going melee now at this point.
yeah, that's a good idea. You
right.
can also put them on push, the ones you want to push them, so that they don't hold their defensive positions. Like Laura will prefer, I think she'll step in.
Oh yeah, that was a good strike from Laura. Laura's tough.
Ryuk has a shield ability. Okay, so they're down.
And then I don't know. I should execute them on the ground probably sometimes. Actually, here I'll let them come in here. Gosh, this is tense. You know,
It is tense.
there's a lot at stake here.
I love it. I love it so. It's so fun. Like these evenly matched. Look at these visitors. They're
Okay,
just.
Sora's. We got him. All right, excellent.
Okay, yeah.
And
It just it was being dramatic about falling down.
let's do a little quick execution. I
Good.
like to
It's good.
execute.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
these guys they'll stand back up. So, you'll feel like the room is clear as you work your way up, and they will stand back up and flank you. So, yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, I think someone's coming down.
It definitely looks that way.
Is Chipper alive still? Down. Okay, yeah, we need
Yeah,
to execute Chipper
yeah.
as well. That's
All right. So does anyone? Okay, wait, real quick.
Yep.
Blep has an arrow sticking out of their face. So one new thing is you can click on Blep, and then right-click on themselves and have them self-treat.
Oh, that's cool. Sweet.
You can do the same with Jax.
Yeah, Jackson.
Gisley is a lost cause. Yeah, so whenever I get like to a lull like this, I'll triage wounds you want to get rid of because they will hurt you. So if you have multiple wounds on someone, you want to stack healers. You might have somebody strong point like over towards the stairs in the back,
Yeah.
like at the end of the hallway.
Back here?
Yeah, back here. Yeah. Like, do you have any shields?
Yeah,
left?
yeah.
Jax has a shield.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna send Laura's like a pretty tough melee 5+.
Yeah,
is
cool.
Pretty strong. So I'm gonna have Laura go here, and then I'm gonna have who was my this guy. Prum's my melee guy. Prum's gonna open this door for me.
So that one actually doesn't have a lock.
Oh yeah,
so you
okay,
don't even
right. I
have
don't need to
to.
then. Okay. Prum,
Yeah,
you're
you can just
gonna-
stand inside and
hang.
wait. They'll probably come. They'll come to you. Yeah.
All right. How are my healings?
Oh,
going?
looks like you've still got another one. Are they attacking orange over there?
Orange? Oh,
Yeah,
I
on
see
the
what you're saying. Oh,
ground.
yeah, orange is still alive. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Execute. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we're in good shape now. I think.
Okay, sweet. I'm just gonna let them heal up for one more second here. Pull those arrows out. Oh yeah, dude, that's so
Yeah.
cool. And they pulled the arrows out. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. So,
All right.
Maybe we go up these stairs now.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, it goes all the way up.
Okay.
Oh look, there's one person on the next floor.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Period.
Okay, let's rush these guys, because
Yeah.
let's show a big fight after this.
Okay.
But yeah, so you would probably take it easy coming up here and clearing out. Looks like we lost someone else. That's too bad. We're fast forwarding a little. They're still bowing us. Click push, and they'll be more aggressive. Oh yeah, bank that level or apply that level up. Get that extra health.
All right.
Yes.
Got some combat
Melees.
benefits there. That's good.
All right, let's
Okay.
find this ruler.
Okay, here we go. Probably.
It's in one of the rooms.
Oh, okay.
No.
Not in there. Ooh, okay. We're gonna go up here.
Not there. Not there. Do any of the rooms have a lock on them?
I don't know. Let's
A
go to
lot of
this
times
top
it's
room.
one with a lock.
Okay.
There. Was the one on the first floor locked?
It could be. I could have actually
Are
totally.
these ones? Any of these locked?
See. No.
No.
Okay, but I didn't look.
Oh,
down
what
here.
about the basement?
Oh, I didn't even know there was a basement.
Oh, look at this.
It's gotta
locked
be down
doors. They're hiding in the fridge. Oh man, they're cowards.
All right.
They let all their people fight you. They're hiding in the fridge.
Oh, there they are.
Oh,
That ruler is so screwed.
get them. Wait, don't go. Oh, the cooler's in the way. Okay, we're good.
It's all right. And it's
All
my
right.
ruler versus there too, which is great. Silvio. You know, I'm not gonna do that.
Press tab if you want to kill the layers above you when you're in that mode.
Oh yeah, okay. Good to know. Oh, look at that. We got him.
All right, they surrendered.
That's
All
what I
right,
thought.
so now we really wanted to tie this back to the very first decision that you get to make in the game, and so we really we wanted you to get to decide their fate. Vaughn, Tails, nobody's gonna like whatever you do here. Oh, Force Allegiance, Tails doesn't mind. I think, yeah. I would. What do you want to do?
I think I kind of want to imprison them. I just like collecting these rulers, you know?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right.
So now, look at your food meter on the right, by the way.
8 days.
8 days instead of 1 minute. All their stuff belongs to you now. Look at the list on the left. 4,000 coins.
Oh, yeah.
400 wine. Got some crowns.
Gosh.
Nice.
All right. I like this.
So one trick, by the way, are any rooms left undiscovered?
Yes.
You only get the things you've seen. So
okay. We got to go.
I
check these
usually
rooms
will
out.
just, gather some people and send them. If you click on a bed, it can be a little finicky, or if there's something in there that you can't walk in. So going in right past the door is usually a good idea. But yeah, so if there's any items in these rooms, was there a storage place outside?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, so send someone down there.
Oh, gosh. I didn't
yeah,
even check
these.
these ones down.
Yeah, so one trick, by the way, is that the ruler will usually have lock and or guards. And so you can, obviously, you want to search all the places, but you don't have to search all the places before you fight them. Usually they'll be holed up somewhere with locks.
All right.
Oh, by the way, since you own this place now, you can just take the barricades off the doors. So.
Oh, yeah. Easy. Okay. That's good.
All right, so you got all this stuff now. So when you return home, you get to decide what you take.
Do you think I should temporarily hire any more mercs or just head home?
Well, let's see what we got.
Okay. All
So
right.
372.
Okay.
So by the way, the corpses weigh extra until you loot them because all their stuff they're carrying. So you want to loot the corpses if
Gotcha.
you want their gear.
I'll sort by value.
yeah.
That's probably the best
That's
way
a
to
good
do
idea.
this.
So I usually go and just get all the coins first and then fill my packs with whatever else will fit.
Okay. That's good. Good advice.
So if you go down bottom.
Coins, here they are.
Coins, yeah, 4. If you just
all.
type like 555. Oh yeah, click all. Yep.
Okay.
So, and then put some of book sets are really heavy. Skip the book sets, take the item. Okay, well, all right.
All right.
The logging book set up there, T4 book sets weigh 8.
Oh, okay.
That's
Probably not worth
8
it.
individual items you could take.
If I recall, also, I can visit another kingdom that has a library and just hang out there and research. If I
You
recall.
can. Yeah,
That's so
your people
cool.
can learn from their book sets if they have high level ones. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Okay, let's take our loots.
All right, here we go. Going home. We did it. That was a worthwhile endeavor.
Okay. I don't know how long this video is right now, by the way.
An hour and 14 minutes at this point. So,
Okay. Should we do one? Let's do 2 more things.
Okay.
Are you ready?
yep.
Let's submit your map as a fortress.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Torhold's been holding it down here. So, Yeah, walk me through. What is that? Submitting my map.
Yeah, so we want to collect more bases for the NPC kingdoms. If you've built a cool base and you want it to be considered as one for NPC kingdoms to use, you can submit it as a fortress. Ideally, the best candidates don't have any building mods. So, you can play with the mods, but like if you're building using modded structures and stuff, those aren't really good candidates for people that don't have that content. And so it's better to build with the base stuff if you want to submit your fortress. But whenever you're ready, you basically pull up the pause menu and click submit fortress. Fill in contact info. I would put, Matt, don't show you're just gonna edit that out. You're just gonna edit that out. So you should put contact info. We need to get in touch with you because I'd like to find out how we can give you credit. Steam name, Discord name, email address. Please specify what it is, if it's Steam or Discord, and then any details about it, like what's cool about it, what's interesting. So we have a number of player bases in there already. Should we show one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's go to cancel, resume. Which one do you want to do? You're somewhat familiar with them.
Oh, well, I mean the knuckle base is very cool.
Okay, yeah, Knuckles and Mountain. Yes. Yeah, so if you bring up the debug, so save your progress here. We have a debug tool that will let us play raid a base. We use it to test them. So F8 for debug. And then Fortress, first page. Test, Knuckles and Mountain.
All right. Knuckles and Mountain. Here we go. Oh boy. Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So I did a thing, by the way, that made sure that the kingdom is strong when you come to these ones. You should be roughly evenly matched. This might be pretty heavyweight, pretty late game raid right now. So performance could maybe be better. Still working on some late game stuff, but it should be, as long as I generally play raids in slow-mo anyway, to be honest, to micro everybody. So I haven't found it to be too big of an issue. All right, here we are. Knuckles and Mountains. So this one was made by Patty McFly. Look at this place. Hit Z for roofs real quick.
Oh yeah.
Look at this cool place. So you might notice there's a couple of new defensive structures here since the last time you saw it, Matt.
Yeah.
There's catapults, and then if you look around a little bit, there are some.
Ooh, look at this.
Ballistas.
Very cool.
So ballista is the one we saw out on the main menu. It's a really strong defensive structure that is good at sniping mostly stationary targets. So one of your guards can use it. It uses their guard skill. It basically allows you to get your melee/guard people, give them something useful to do before your walls are breached, and the AI likes to use it as well.
Cool. Oh boy. Well, this is quite the kingdom to fight, and this is quite a good defensive position right here.
Yeah, so this one's interesting because so I like to scout like you're doing right now, Matt. And if you look behind the walls, I think most of them are backed by dirt.
Oh yeah, so you can't even just...
Like you could... So here's the thing. All the systems are running here. You can dig. You can build. So...
I mean... digging would be hilarious.
I would maybe... just find a spot that's not covered by a ballista. So you could, for example, knock one of these bottom level walls and then dig the tile of dirt out that's behind it. That's a pretty good strategy, I think.
I will say, in my own personal raid of this base at some point in the past, I did a stealth grappling hook insertion right here. That worked out somewhat well.
So good. Do you have a grappling hook?
I hope so. Let's find out.
If you click on the wall with all these people selected, it'll tell you if you can deploy.
That's a good point. Oh, wait. It was tricky, though. I think I had to do it.
Or it has to be on the
I had to do it right here.
Oh, you can do it on the upper wall. The rail part, I think. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe if they are enlisted, or it means you don't have any grappling hooks.
Oh yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, they weren't enlisted. Okay.
I think you don't have any grappling hooks.
Okay, it's good to know.
Adapt to the situation.
All right, we need some dirt then. We got to do some.
Yeah, just knock a wall, and then dig it. Wait, is there dirt on the other side of those walls?
I think. Oh, these ones are okay. We can. Oh wait, nope. They do have dirt.
Oh, it's a double wall. Dude.
All right.
I would do one of the ones that's not double wall.
Okay.
So like one in the courtyard somewhere. There.
I don't know.
Because like if you go up right there, you can knock that wall.
Wait, which
like
one?
Go left, any of those, and dig out one dirt, and then you climb up out of the hole.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, let's
you can. You're mole people.
The mole people. All right, here we go. We should have brought catapults with us, you know?
Mm-hmm. The one thing to note, it is harder to dig away from home. It is harder to
let's not go through there.
Dig away from home because it's unfamiliar terrain, so it takes your people longer.
We're sappers. Okay, here we go. They haven't seen
Bash
us yet.
that wall. Bash one of those walls.
Actually, let's do this one right here.
Oh, they spotted us. That means someone's probably watching that wall on the other side. You might turn off range. Yeah, we should make them not do that. Okay, so they're aware now. There's some kid running around in the courtyard with an axe.
Oh,
they're shooting at you.
Okay.
They're on the roof.
This guy.
By the way, do you want to see something cool?
What?
Go to the debug menu.
Okay.
Character, toggle debug.
Character, toggle debug. All right.
Click on one of their guys.
Okay.
Left click on one of them. So this is his analysis of the base and where he should attack you from.
Oh.
Those dots are all the spots that he could take up as a ranged person. He chose that spot because he's got good line of sight. If you choose, I don't know if there's a melee guy running around somewhere, like the guy at the...
This guy.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, look at this guy's got more options. And so he's constantly scoring and evaluating these, and that's what drives their behavior. And so we run... This is all dynamic analysis of the base. And so it's similar logic that the AI uses when they're defending on raids, but yeah, we don't hand place points or anything. So depending on where you attack from, they should be able to adapt to whatever you're doing.
And I think you'd said at some point to me that our kind of base builders, our players, when they're submitting fortresses, that using the ballistas is a pretty good way if you're like, I really want someone to guard that specific location.
That's right. And it works at your base as well, by the way. So at your base, if you want to get some guard XP and you want your guards to be up on the battlements scanning for targets, just put a operate command on your ballistas and they'll work them. Oh my god. Amazing.
You know, I'm responding in
I
kind.
love this fight. Yeah, so every time this plays out differently depending on where you attack from. There's the kid with the axe in the courtyard.
Oh yeah, this little guy. You know, I'm gonna feel bad about killing him, but
wait, is he? Oh, a Bast. Can you click on his family tree?
I was gonna say we should look at there as well.
Oh, we don't know him yet. He's one of their kids.
He looks well geared for a child.
Yeah, okay. You could hit your active bow abilities and your active melee. I generally just click those on cooldown. Yeah. They might be too far away from that one so far.
Come on, guys, get this.
Click on the wall and you can see how much health there is.
Oh, I might have. Okay. Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, these fine stone walls are pretty tough.
Yeah, you don't have any battering rams, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so it really pays to come prepared.
And this is just the beginning. I mean, the rulers probably, we need to breach the building inside of the walls even to get to the ruler, I bet.
Yeah, one of them.
Look
Oh,
at
look,
this
the ballista is aimed at you right now, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So if you run out in the courtyard, the ballista is aimed right at you. I love those arrow volleys. Oh, so cool. Someone died. That's okay. Keep going. They're jumping on the roofs.
We're gonna get through. Come on.
78, halfway.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't know if
It's
this
okay.
is...
It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. Stay on target.
Stay on
Okay,
target.
queue up the dig on the other side of the wall. What's nice is once you start digging under there, use layers. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, this is a double wall.
Oh crap. Well,
That's okay. But once you start digging, you'll have some cover at least.
yeah.
They really want you to come through the, so this operates this way because the AI doesn't, the AI isn't quite as smart as a player. So they're not so good at poking holes through all these defenses and stuff like you are. And so we wanted to kind of make sure that it, that it evened the playing field a bit. But if you had a couple of battering rams, this wall would be short work for your people. This is big trouble for you. This is not going well.
Also, my archers are not doing great with the with this wall here. Okay.
Look at all the arrows in that roof. Oh, look at that guy in the courtyard. At what point do we abort this plan and
Withdraw. The worst part is I feel like I've lost more of my own people than the mercenaries, Okay,
Yeah.
we're almost through. We're close.
Yeah, but you gotta break through another one. Oof. Oh, well, you're...
You know what?
Okay.
Let's
Yeah, just storm. Wait, is that any weaker?
I don't know. But at least it's somewhere
Oh,
different.
Matt. Oh my gosh.
Here, let's see.
Don't leave home without a
What are
battering
people
ram.
gonna do? Yep. Okay.
Melee active
Okay,
ability?
this door is a little weaker.
Oh yeah, good. This is better. Okay. Yeah, doors generally are weaker. That's why they're the breach points,
All
They're
of
made
my
to be
people
open.
are bleeding out. Crap.
Yeah, you're in big trouble. Just rush. Just rush in there. The
All right,
ballista's
it's
going to be
almost
a
there,
problem.
It's almost there. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, go.
We're in. All right, here we go. All right. We're going in. And we're going to go... We got to find the ruler, really, is our only hope. Let's see.
Yeah, you got to get the ruler to surrender.
Okay.
Look for locks. Look for locks.
Looking for locks. No. Oh. No. Those doors look cool.
It might be one of the rooms downstairs.
Yeah, he could be...
The bedrooms.
Oh, or it could be in this giant thing.
Yeah, there's a couple options there. Wait, was there a locked door? No.
Okay.
Down
Okay.
inside. It's actually in your favor if it's downstairs because the archers are upstairs.
Oh.
You don't want to
Is
go
it
up
locked?
there. Nope.
No.
To the left, all these rooms. These are the
It's just hard to even see in
fridge and
here.
stuff. Where's the...
I will say in the past, the ruler has been in one of these rooms. We're gonna go here and just hang out inside for a little bit.
Oof. Okay, we're in trouble.
All right. We're going up.
Noble
and then-
fates, everybody.
Noble fates. Hey, we won. You win some, you lose some. Okay, we're going up.
I mean, this is an end game raid. Like, go to the map real quick. What is the strength of this kingdom that you're raiding?
Oh yeah, good.
890. So their might is 890. So yeah, this
Okay.
is decently late game. I mean, they have half the map.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. There. So funny.
That's hilarious.
Okay,
That's a good kind
let's
of.
find out. Let's.
All right. Hopefully they're in one of the living quarters.
Come on, we just need a locked door.
It's usually locked. It might not be. I don't think they're in here. But they could be. They might just be patrolling. Sometimes they just patrol.
Yeah, there's.
Is there someone in the courtyard? Oh, they could be one of the ranged guys, actually.
Yeah, I didn't
look for a crown.
Carefully for a crown. Okay.
If you look on the map and see what the person looks like.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it. Okay. Thrar. It's just
yeah, so it's a dwarf.
Dwarf with a gray
with
beard.
A crown.
Okay, dwarf with a gray beard. Or I could just look for his name.
Oh yeah. Smart. I don't see it.
Ladriel.
Where is this guy? Oh, is he in that building? Oh. Oof.
Gosh, I don't know. I mean, this base is so huge. Like, you know, what? It could be any of these. Oh man.
It's gotta be. There's gotta be a lock. I'm sure that there will be a lock.
What is this? Okay.
And there's a ruler somewhere.
Kind of. Let's see.
He's here somewhere for sure.
Oh
wait, there's locks right there.
Right there. I saw it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Wait, does it go downstairs?
Yeah. So if we follow this down, right? That means he
coming
could
in here.
be
That's in here.
Here in one of these rooms.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that possible?
He might be in one of these. It's possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's search.
Okay. Clear.
We're trying to be clever.
Oh, and my people are bleeding out while this is happening. Good.
One job, people. Oh wait, there's the arrows. Left. I saw arrows. I'm cheating.
Oh,
Left, straight across the hall.
right here?
That corner room, back there,
Oh.
in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right in there.
Although I don't know how to get in here.
Just tell your people to go in there. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. They'll figure it out. Yeah.
Someone's in there bleeding.
Oh,
Who
there's
is
this
this?
guy?
Oh, it's a storage room.
Okay. They're gonna go up these stairs now. Who's this guy? Oh,
No. An
No.
elf.
okay. Oh gosh. I don't know what to do. We gotta.
To be fair, we're trying to force this to happen, so we're rushing through all these injuries and stuff.
This is not. It's bad tactics. Okay.
Where is he? That other building's basement? Is he in the fridge?
I mean, could be. Oh look, there's blood in here. Although that's probably from butchering.
Could be.
I mean, he could
I
be.
think he's in that castle over there.
Okay.
Oh, you think he's in the monastery?
Oh, sorry. You think he's in this castle?
Yeah.
Someone's bleeding. Okay, let's go to the top of this castle, I guess. We can survive.
What was the ruler's name again?
It starts with a T.
Oh, the ballista. Oh, he has to turn it all the way around.
Oh yeah,
They're
he's
just
too
following you
slow.
around.
He's way too slow. He's not gonna be able to get us. Okay. Going up, we're just bypassing. We're looking.
Storage.
Just finding this ruler, I'll be happy, you know?
Where?
Oh my god.
He's here somewhere. Wait, are there storage buildings outside? Are any of those locked? They don't usually hide in the storage buildings. That would be funny if he's just in some ramshackle building out here.
Oh my god. I think he might be in here. I don't know if we can make it out, but...
He countered. So we do make chances of this happening because if you just knew where they were going to be, it's significantly easier. So they can't be cowards. Wait, was there someone walking?
Yeah,
just
there's
outside
someone
of
in
here?
there. I saw someone with an ability in there.
Okay. Yep. I
Okay.
think he's in there.
Oh no. I have so few people left. I think
You're
only
in big
four
trouble.
people, 3.
What is so funny is we spent all of that effort and they They
Oh, look, this is cool though. That's sweet.
oh
Okay, more
they
people than I thought.
they faked us out. It was in the least assuming building. Get in there. Wait, where are they going?
I guess they wanted to do a roof breach.
You can.
Oh, that's
Let's
interesting.
go,
I didn't think about
let's
that.
go.
Roofs are even weaker than
Yeah. Oh, they're shooting at you.
I want to get this thing open.
Get it! So close! Come on, Lucas! Maybe self-treat Lucas so he stays alive.
Is Lucas? Oh yeah, my ruler here. Yep. All right. Oof.
You can queue up the other one if you hold shift.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, come on, everybody.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Cert.
No.
It's not him.
Oh my gosh.
Oh! I think he's just patrolling. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in here though. He's just patrolling somewhere.
Oh,
Go to
look
the
at
visitor
all of
list.
them. Wait, is he one of these? Oh, he came. He's here. Look,
Oh no.
there he is. Look at this guy. Also,
All
the
right.
new shader looks great on this
I
guy's
love it.
beard right there.
I love it. I love what it does to all the weapons and the items. Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
this is
Dive the ruler.
okay. We're gonna do one of these.
Oh, draw him inside maybe, because then the archers can't pelt you.
That's interesting. This
But then
is-
you have to deal with the shelves.
Yeah, I don't. It's too. It's. We're gonna try this.
Are you going around?
Yeah.
Like it?
Actually, you know what? That was a bad idea. Let's just.
Wait, did you shift? Because they might wait until they're done attacking to do that. If you shifted on the first one,
Gotcha. Do you think I should?
I would dive him. Just
Okay.
dive him.
All right. All right,
If he's gonna
everybody.
come out here like, look, he's right at the front.
All right, Silver. Come on. You can get him.
Put turn on push on your people. Turn off. I would maybe turn off ranged.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think you're gonna get him.
Yeah, he looks pretty well
It's like
defended.
the last stand.
Okay. And we're just gonna see if this. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're getting someone next.
And then
one
tell
now.
him to stop. Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. Cool. Yeah, get him surrounded. Wait, what's his melee skill even?
Oh, he's
10.
at 10. He's good. He's
Okay,
good.
Well, maybe our only hope is to get him weak enough that he wants to surrender. But I don't think he's going to want to.
We're barely making a dent on this
Oh,
guy.
he's blocking all of them. Oh, you hurt him.
A little bit.
Oh, this is not going well for us. I like that your ruler's pelting him though.
Lucas. Lucas is
Lucas!
good. Oh, that was
Your
a good
people
hit on
are
him.
so weak from running around and getting shot with all those arrows.
My ruler's
Lucas is
melee's only
down.
3.
Oh my gosh. I think you might get it. You're getting it.
Oh my god. Okay. What should I do here?
Execute. To save his own skin. You did it. Nice. Nice work. Yes, of course.
Should I force an allegiance? What do you think?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my god, that had to have been one of the close. That was my
a
heart
pretty good
rate's
fight.
up on that one.
That was a pretty good fight.
Oh.
They faked us out by locking the outer building and then tried to ambush us when we ran back out here.
That was impressive. Like I really feel like they set us up. I still have the debug
That's-
mode on, but the
Okay, click on maybe or turn off character debug. Debug character toggle debug. Yeah, that's oh, it didn't work. Oh, that's okay. That's Noble Fate's Conquest.
wow, that was super
It's
cool.
fun. It's good.
We have to see really quick as we're well, one, it's cool. You can see all their people have turned blue now. they're helping heal our own people, I think.
Yeah, they're your
They're our vassal.
allies now.
Oh, wow, that's cool. So, let's see. If I click withdraw. Okay, so I don't get all their stuff though.
That's right.
That's
so
right.
you get them as vassals, but they're still an independent state. You can make requests of them, like if you go out to the map.
Oh yeah, okay. Also, my ruler's he's in real trouble
Yeah,
here.
it's everybody is.
But yeah,
hanging
we'll
out.
go to the map. Yep.
Click
So
on Thrar.
Thrar, there he is. My homie Thrar.
If you click on him, you should have some influence. You have moderate influence with him, so you can use that to make demands once you get home.
Okay.
And then if you zoom out, so he became your vassal. So look how much of the map is red now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow.
So wait, where's your kingdom? You don't have a kingdom yet. It's that little, it's the forest with the X underneath Thrar, because you haven't gone home yet.
Gotcha.
Because we're in debug mode. But once you go there, that's your actual kingdom. And look how much of the map would be red.
Yeah, we're the second most powerful group now. That's awesome. Gained 22 today. These guys dropped.
They're not going to be very happy about being stronger than us, though. So it's going to be tough to keep them happy after this.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow. That was
Noble
epic.
Fates Conquest.
Wow.
You conquested.
I conquested. We conquested. And
we did it.
To all the viewers at home, we all conquested together.
We cheesed it a little, but yeah. Pretty good. Nice work.
Cool. Well, yeah, look at this kingdom here. Look at this great little sunset minus all of our weird debug spheres to end on.
Well, it's great. I'm super excited for everybody to play it. So previously every kingdom could play out different. Now every island can play out differently, depending on who you befriend and how you turn everybody's opinions and their beliefs and how you shape the island. You could conquer everybody. You can vassal everybody. You can just be independent. You could become someone's vassal and just trade with everybody and try to maintain peace, however you want to do it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks again, everybody. That was the Noble Fates Conquest update. And yeah, you should get it if you don't have it. If you're just watching this video.
Yeah, check out Noble Fates. Yeah. This is just one of the major updates that we've done, and there's more coming. So, yeah, thanks for playing, and thanks for checking it out.
See you, everyone.
Bye.